If you fight your neighbor, you are fighting God. How do you see your neighbor? Our neighbor is not our enemy. So many of you have to change your prayer point. Your neighbor is not your enemy. If you are truly spiritual, you want to fight a battle, a permanent battle, take it to the spirit. Spirit against spirits. Not spirit against flesh and blood. It is demon that cause men, that cause people to bow to what they don't want to do. When they finish using them, they realize and say, what did I just do? It is demon. And when we are to fight against that spiritual entity that cause crisis in our life. Spirit have no bone, has no flesh. It's a spirit. If you want to come into this place, it does not need to pass through door. If you want to enter anybody, it does not need to pass through. It just enter and he operates. Once it's done, it go. Love your neighbor. The way you see your neighbor today, yesterday, even tomorrow, that is how God sees you. This is a message for everybody. When you begin to love your neighbor, God sees you also with the eyes of love. When you begin to help your neighbor, God will begin to help you also. When you begin to care for your neighbor, God begin to care for you. That is why Jesus said to the disciple, I was hungry, you feed me. I was naked, you clothed me. I was in prison, you came and visited me. They said, why? When? How? He said, look at you. When were you in the prison we came to visit you? He looked at them. He said, whatever you do to any of your brother, that you do to me. It was clear that the way you see your neighbor, that is how God sees you. If you see your neighbor in a bad light, God begin to see you in a bad light, and he will be looking at you. If you begin to show your neighbor love, love and mercy will never cease in your life. Thank you, Jesus.